2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
You know, he might spend his day trying to outdrive her, but that would be futile because by the time you get to 16, you won't have outdriven her and you'll find yourself beaten. So make sure that you focus on your game because Lexi has it all and she's not afraid to use it.
No, filled with talent as Lexi Thompson, this is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
And after a quick glimpse at the scoreboard, they're in second, behind Jon Rahm.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And as we check in on the leaderboard, it's Jon Rahm on top.
Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently at -4 overall. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh my goodness! Superb line on that shot. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles. Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, you beauty, an eagle.
Fantastic touch. What a play indeed. Luke, love it. Let's take another look.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Putting for birdie here.
Like the look of this one.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Nicely done.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. So Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Around 110 yards to go. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That one just slides by. Well, that's a handy shot. This putt was about 8 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. going with the hybrid. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Looking really good.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
An opportunity here for Lexi Thompson. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Wonderfully played. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, nice looking putt. Well played.
Currently in first position. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
That was a beauty.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Even for the day.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Now this putt to get to 18 under par.
This is on a great line.
That's a great putt for an eagle.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Great looking shot, this. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Yep, tracking well.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Just didn't drop. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The Copperhead course, the Snake Pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
That's tidy.
And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, that's beautifully judged. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Looks good off the blade. And down it goes.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
7 feet to the cup.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards.
Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
It's tracking. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that signs off.